Okay, this is take something else.
All right.
But we're going to try again.
Hey, Shanna.
So, hi. So we're here to talk to you a little bit about the Advent podcast, which will start the first Sunday of Advent. We will have a 5 to 6 minute sort of anchor into the Advent season when culturally it's the Christmas season and it's chaos and, you know, lights and sparkles and all of that. And in the church, it's a time when we're really thinking about God coming among us, right? And so in the church, it's more of a quiet, more contemplative season. And I think sometimes that gets lost. Yeah. And so I'm hoping that every day during Advent, we send a little meditation to people's phones that they can pick up on their way to Christmas shopping or on the way to work, just to give a little bit of that quieter sense of preparation.
Yeah. No, I think that's right.
So we talked a little bit about different themes. And you had an idea for this year's theme. So do you want to
talk a little bit about that? Yeah. So I've been thinking a lot about embodiment in general. It's one of the things that you and I have been talking about, right? The ways that our bodies as clergy people are experienced by our congregation, especially as we gather once again, not, you know, having kind of gotten out of the habit of being together in spaces, and now we're doing that again. Thinking about how vulnerable our bodies are when we wear masks, when we don't, and then layering all of that onto the season of Christmas when we celebrate the fact that God takes on a human body and comes among us as an enfleshed human being. So I really wanted to think about different kinds of bodies and the ways in which different kinds of bodies bring God into the world in different ways. So I think we're more aware of differences in bodies in our world right now, different bodies that have been in power for a long time, bodies that haven't been, bodies that are vulnerable in our world right now in particular kinds of ways. So thinking about all of those things, and then thinking about this very vulnerable body that God takes on, an infant born to refugee parents, a country under occupation, a baby that has all the cards stacked against him. That is how God enters into the world, as a very vulnerable body. So thinking about all of those things, and then, you know, thinking about the ways in which we talk about the body of Christ, right? We become the body of Christ when we come together. We feed you bread, and we say this is Jesus's body. There's a physicality and a materiality to Christianity that I wanted to kind of pull out a little bit, especially, as you say, in a time of cultural hecticness.
Right.
I think a lot of spiritual practice is about centering into my body. So that's a piece of what I want to invite Trinitarians into this season.
Awesome. It sounds good.
Yeah.
I'm excited. We have lots of really a wide range of contributors this year. And so it will be really interesting to see what they do with the theme as the season goes on.
I think we're all going to learn a little bit. I hope we are, and get to hear from some different perspectives. So I'm just excited to hear kind of what people have to say and to kind of go along for the ride.
Me too.
Yeah.
Happy Advent. We'll
Join
see
us.
you in podcast.
Yeah.